what the frick? No. This is why I don't go outside anymore. This is like the third take that I've tried to do, and that's the third time a bug has flown in front of I just spit everywhere, I'm so sorry. A bug has flown in front of my face. The first time I tried to do this, I get bit by 2 mosquitoes. I'm not even in a tank top or anything. I'm wearing pants and long sleeves. It's August. I'm always cold. I don't know why I'm freezing all the time. Anyway, I got bit twice. And then the second take that I deleted, also, another mosquito came and flew in front of my face. And I was like, you know what? Excuse yourself. And then a bee, I don't know what that was. But it made some buzzy noise that I didn't feel comfortable with. Anywhere I try to film, there's too many bugs. Why, God? Why did you make so many bugs? Like, I start to say something, and then I'll go completely off topic because there's bugs. And there's a spider. There's a spider over there. I think it's a spider. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. I'm watching this spider because I swear on my life, if it comes towards me, I'm gonna lose all of my crap. Why did Noah save the mosquitoes? Like, because they can't just fly around for 60 days when it's raining. They would have drowned. No. Noah's like, you know what, mosquitoes, we're chill. We're just gonna, you just stay over there and I'll stay over here. I'll stay in my lane, you stay in your lane. You don't bite me, you'll draw my blood and I'll go over here and I'll feed you guys. Okay, sounds good. I get like hippos and like elephants and lions and whatnot. But mosquitoes, but like Noah appears next to me and he's like, yes, you asked me a question. I can only, like that doesn't, I'm just, ugh. I have so many questions for God, like why do skunks' butts stink and why do mosquitoes exist? I get about certain animals, you know, the ecosystem would not be exactly the same, but like, do we really need mosquitoes? Do we really need skunks' butts to stink? Like, we don't. So that's not what this video is about at all. The video is actually about something that I don't know how to transition into, to going from an intro to be like, hey guys, I haven't made a video in a while, to talking about something that I wrote back in February that it's been on my heart and it's something that I've wanted to add cinematic shots to but haven't because I don't know how. I made a video about a year ago called I Wish I Looked Like Her, and it was about social media and how it impacts us and how we compare ourselves way too much and we really shouldn't do that. And this video is kind of something similar, but it's more of something that I wrote. I wrote this back in February and I've been kind of sitting with the idea for a while, so I figured today would be that day. So I don't have a piece of paper to sit next to the camera or like look off to the side or whatever, so I'm just gonna look down and read it that way because I don't really have a way to like memorize this giant paragraph that I wrote or anything like that, so I'm just gonna read it this way. You know how when you're first learning to ride a bike and you fall after time again, you fall a lot and more than you'd like. You want to give up, you say to yourself, what's the point? What's the point, bug? Your mom or dad let go of the seat and then you feel like you're flying for a minute or two, but then you lose your... I need to like, have a bug count. I swear on my life. You lose your balance and end up falling again. Present day, you feel that same feeling again, except it's not on a bike. You're trying to move forward. Going Karate Kid on you. Trying to... I can't even focus. I'm trying to make this serious and I'm trying to tell you what I want to read this to you, but clearly Jesus does not want me to read this to you. You're trying so hard to move forward, but you're stuck. It feels like you're almost running in place. Again, I don't know how to portray that, so I just figured I'd read it to you. The thought of giving up seems so much easier than moving forward. It's like you take a step forward and take 3 steps back. You want to stop for a moment and enjoy life without the stress of it. That's the problem with life. It always knows when you're struggling and it never seems to feel like there's positive things going on. Everything around you seems so negative. It's so hard to move forward. You try, but you feel like you're stuck. You just want to live in the moment. You want to feel free, but there's so much that you're carrying. There's so much that you have as a burden, and there's so much that's bothering you. You feel like you can't enjoy life. You feel like you can't just be yourself and be free because you have so much that you're carrying. Sometimes you have no motivation to try, even move forward, because it's so much easier to stop or not do anything than to move forward at all. You feel discouraged for a long while. Remember that for anything negative happening or something bothering you in general is only temporary. I've learned that there's always a positive somewhere, even if you think that there isn't. You have to look around, but you have to remember that there's good things happening in your life too. Like the little flower, I'm trying so hard to stay focused. Like the little flowers you see on your walk, like the clouds in the sky, or like a random dog or a cat or animal that you like, that brings you happiness, that brings you joy. There's things there. It kind of seems like you're just kind of there, existing. It doesn't feel like you're there and you're present. The presence of your friends, their laughter, them surrounding you with joy and just being there with you. Or memes are great too. You're just scrolling through your Instagram feed or something stupid, and there was this one time I was in the car and I saw this meme and I literally cried because it was so funny to me. You remember yourself ages ago that I did eventually ride that bike successfully. I did eventually stop using training wheels. I did eventually feel free. You stop and think about that for a second, as now that you're older, it's so much harder to see and feel things and be in the moment. When you were older, it took a little while to be able to speed through your streets on your bike fast enough where your friends got jealous and wanted to race you. When you finally went down hills, you felt free. You felt like you could conquer the world. You felt like you could do anything. You finally did it. You don't let fears hold you back from the things in life that are full of joy. You hear the frogs and toads at night louder now. Their annoying croaks seem to be oddly peaceful. Not bees or anything, whatever that was. Life will never be easy, nor does anyone expect it to be, as we want to give up sometimes. Karate Kid. Keep going forward. It's just a bigger bike and a much bigger hill. One day you'll get to the top. It may not be today, but you will. This is something that has been in my mind, and I kind of thought about it again recently because I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I've been going through a lot of crap lately. Whatever I was going through February, whatever this was, kind of, you know, helped me. It's kind of helping me going through what I'm going through right now. But I wanted to make a visual to this giant book that I wrote. It's a whole lot longer on here, but I wanted to make a video or whatever to it, but I didn't know how. I did want to kind of just talk about that and whatever you guys are going through. It sounds very cliche, very hallmarky, and very cheesy, but whatever you're going through, it's not the end. It's never the end. It sounds so silly, but like, this is very hard for me to say. It's gonna be okay. I'm trying to get the bugs out of the shot so you can actually see me, but it's gonna be okay. And you'll climb the mountain, you'll ride your bike, you'll do whatever, because that's life. Cue Miley Cyrus or whatever, but you know what I mean. Thank you guys for watching this video. Stuff like this is kind of hard for me to talk about, so I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you want to see more things like this. It's very different, but I like it. I'm okay. If you're worried about me, I'm fine. I'm okay. But I know what I'm going through, I'll get through. It's just, like I said, much bigger hill, a much bigger bike, but I'll get there. Even if I slide going down the hill a little bit, I know I'll be able to chug my way up that mountain eventually. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you want to see more things like this or whatever. I'll be back soon with random content here and there. I'm trying to get more of a schedule now. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.